ended up doing them, guys. Duck nails. And these are the tips I ordered from Amazon. Mox Luck. I swear these names be sending us, but I'm sure it makes sense to whoever comes up with them. It would be nice if companies' packaging did include a short quote about their name, and for many of them, we'd really need to know how to pronounce them, right? So this is how they look, and actually, I was so thrown at how small this case is compared to most nail cases. And these are in a different order too, so the 0 starts at the top left, and the sizes go down to the right, then to the next row. Now I do not have a design in mind at all. I mean literally blank. But remember in the last video I was saying how I really wanted to do them with the students? Well, these have been in my bag from taking them to school. Oh, and I left out any prep this time. But you see me sizing the ducky tips and then putting them on. I was also inspired, well, truthfully hyped about these nails after seeing nail sisters that did them. The Nail Genie, iambiscuit, Nails by Lena. So I took that hype to school, and that's when I had the students doing them. And they were excited. Well, but not all of them, because we know everybody isn't into them. And you know what? Those that didn't like them were very open about it too. Duck nails, ugh. And even though I'm doing all this talking and explaining, truth be told, I never liked duck nails either. Now don't say nothing, because if the students knew this, they'd be like, wait, what? Miss told me. That's how Shay would say it. She's so cute. And one thing I do want to point out, do this with a keen eye, unless it's just my vision. But the concern here is that the tips really narrow at the top where the wells are, and it wouldn't be hard to end up using a tip that's too small across. I did, and ended up getting another one, so I learned the hard way. And I'm cutting that little piece at the edge. Now since these are already shaped and it's my first time using them, I'm just going to straighten out the free edge. This was so awkward because by muscle memory, you'll notice that I already have my ring finger out using it as a fulcrum, a support. But at each finger, I kept feeling that extraness flaring out instead of me going straight up and down. So I was all over the place. And you'll see I stopped using my finger for that support too. Now remember your dehydrator and primer right after this, which I left out here because I did a pop-off method. So that's why you're not seeing it today. I love this dusting brush. It's from Amazon, and you know you can always check my description box for what I use. I'm doing a quick layer of clear, and this is Core Clear by Young Nails. Now, I was out of frame a few times through the video, but only for brief moments. And when I get to the middle finger, I didn't wait for the bead to start polymerizing, so it'll still be wet, and you'll see it starts to run and me having to chase it. But overall, I am satisfied with how the set turned out as a whole, seeing that I'm using my left hand. So this will be another one for my non-dominant hand series. I really didn't create a playlist yet, but now that I have a good number of videos for it, I think I will separate them into their own library. This is a glitter acrylic and it's so pretty. This is called Ocean Eyes and it's one of the ones I ordered from Biscuit. So yeah, the ideas were starting to flow now. I'll also be using this Cover New by Young Nails. But before I lay any acrylic, I came across this blue jelly polish and I saw that it matches the glitter acrylic. This is number 125 and it's by Valentino. Look at this electric blue. I'll first polish this completely on the pinky. And I did do 2 coats, but you'll only see one. Then only the upper part of the ring finger so as to leave the lower part clear. And the polish was cured for 30 seconds. Then while it was curing, I thought to do an outline around the open edge. This glitter acrylic ended up going so well with this jelly polish. Then the glitter acrylic on the free edge of the middle finger and using the nude to ombre it. And you won't hear this, but I was like, oh no, when I saw there was glitter in the nude. It must have been still trapped inside my brush where I couldn't see it. But then I decided to play it into the design. Now I will say, if you have a specific design and you don't want this happening, plan out your set so your glitter is used last. Then full nude for the index finger. And it'll get a subtle stone placement later. then full glitter for the thumb. And you know what? I'm not even a blue fan. I barely even have blue jeans in my closet. But this set is starting to serve some glam, ducky and all. So now I am seeing how they can grow on you. So I started with clear on the pinky, then something went wrong. The acrylic just kept sliding off. I'm thinking I didn't put a base coat, which is what I tend to do when I lay polish or foil to encapsulate, so that's probably what happened. I wiped and buffed it down, then later put one fresh coat of the blue before the top coat and went from there. Now filing felt so strange too, so I sped it up so it'll look normal. No, but seriously, you'd be like, what in the nail filing is she doing if you had to withstand watching this? So here's the top coat, and this top coat is by Valentino, and it's available on Amazon. It was one of those top coat contenders in my Battle of the Top Coat video. And because I used my left hand today and there are some minor flaws, this was an intended choice. Macart rhinestone glue for a few pieces to accent the index finger and tie everything together. And I love it. I love these duckies. If you enjoyed this, hit the like button for me, and if you missed the previous video, you can click here and enjoy. Don't forget to subscribe because I have another explanation coming soon. Thank you so much for spending your time with me today, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Much love.